Good morning everybody. Welcome to my channel. How are you? Please stay safe, take care. Okay. Today we are going to learn about noun. Actually, all of you know that a noun is a word that names something about a person, place, thing or any idea, isn't it? And before that, you must know that in a sentence, noun can play many roles, such as the role of subject, the role of direct object, the role of indirect object. Sometimes it may play the role of subject complement, object complement, and also adjective. Okay, like this way it has its own role according to the sentence. So now we are going to learn about the noun and how many kinds of nouns are there. Okay, how many kinds of nouns are there and what is a noun? Let us learn today what are the kinds of nouns and what is a noun. A noun is a name of a person, place or thing or idea also, including the idea also. Noun can be divided into 5 groups. Understand? Noun can be divided into 5 groups. What are they? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. Okay? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. Okay? And here when we come to the proper noun, proper noun means it is the name of a place, person or thing or university, whatever it may be, person, place or thing, and that proper noun takes the capital letter. That word has the capital letter in the beginning. For example, you see here Tendulkar, the name of a specific name of a man, Tendulkar, Hyderabad, name of the city with capital letter, isn't it? That is the place. It shows the place. Hyderabad shows the place. Next is Kakatiya University. Generally, common noun is university. And here, proper noun, Kakatiya, specific university, Kakatiya University or Usmania University or Venkateshwara University, all these comes under proper noun. Deepavali, Sankranti, Christmas, Ramzan, these denotes the festival. All the festivals also begins with capital letter. Next is Infosys company. Infosys means it is a company. Okay, company comes under proper common noun, but Infosys, that is a particular name, so that's why it comes under proper noun. Okay, and with capital letter, proper noun. Infosys, whether it may be Infosys or whether it may be any other company. Okay, then Monday. This is the name of the day, Monday, M, capital letter. Okay, all the days of weeks comes under proper noun. Next is June, all the months comes under proper noun because they take capital letter in the beginning. And in the same way, Buddhism, this is the religion, whether it may be Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Muslim, all this comes under religion. Okay, and this also begins with capital letter. Next is English, this is language, whether it may be English, Telugu, Marathi, whatever it may be, all the language also comes under proper noun. All the proper nouns take the capital letter in the beginning. So all this belongs to proper noun. Now let us come to the common noun. What is common noun? Common, generally a man, a girl, a dog, university, company, like that. For example, you see man, any man, woman, any woman, generally common. City, any. Here we have mentioned Hyderabad, particular name, that is proper noun. Here commonly, generally the thing which we talk, they comes under common noun. City, university, festival, any festival. Here there is no specific festival. Festival means festival, any other festival. Company, so here is a particular specific company, but here company. Simply, generally we say company. Day, any other day. Month, religion, language, dog, cow, etc. Dog, cat, bird, animal, any other. All these general things comes under common noun. Okay. Now next is we come to the collective noun. Okay. Collective noun. So what is collective noun? group of things, group of people, all this bunch, all this comes under collective noun. Let us see what comes under collective noun. Gang, army, gang. What is the gang? Gang means criminals, group of criminals. So team of criminals, that is group, so that is gang. So that is collective noun. Army, army means soldiers, number of soldiers, group of soldiers. Then swarm, swarm means group of bees, large number of bees, so that is swarm. So next is team, team means group of people, number of players, sorry, number of players, group of players is known as team. Next is flock, flock means large number of birds, sheep, goat, whatever it may be, all this large number of birds, group of birds, there comes under flock. Next is herd, herd means group of animals, cattle, all this comes. Next class, class means number of students, understand, number of students. Now next is bunch, bunch means a bunch of keys, a bunch of bananas, number of, okay, like that. Then staff, staff means employees, number of employees, okay, group of employees. Then pair, pair means shoes, a pair of shoes, a pair of socks, like that way. Next is jury, jury means group of people, jury means group of people, and government also group of people, okay, group of people, group of people, jury means group of people, government also group of number of people. All these words comes under collective noun, okay, all these words comes under collective noun. And next is material noun. What is material noun? Which is made from the material, okay, which shows the material. For example, on this is bat, wood, phone, okay, bat, that is made by wood, wood also we get wood from the tree, phone, some gadgets, like that way. These are the material, this comes under material nouns. Next water, next milk, next rice, copper, steel, gold, bricks, diamond, shirt, plastic, etc. There are many other words, there are many other material nouns, okay, keys, bottle, a cooker, all these are the material nouns, table, furniture, all this comes under material noun, okay. And next is abstract noun. Abstract noun means they are also known as intangible, they are also known as intangible. They are also known as intangible. Black pen. Okay, they are also known as intangible. Intangible means which we cannot see, okay, which we cannot see, which we cannot touch, only feel, okay, only we can feel. And what are they? Abstract noun, okay, abstract noun is also known as intangible. Why it is known as intangible? Intangible means that cannot be seen or that cannot be touched, only feel, we can feel. What are they? Beauty, can we see the beauty? No, only we can feel the beauty, is it? We can't touch, we can't see, only we can feel it is beautiful or not, ugly or beautiful. Next is sweetness, see, only it's feeling, we can't see, isn't it? When we eat sweet, if it is sweet, okay, can we see that sweetness? Only we feel that it is a sweet, it's a sweetness, isn't it? Next, honesty, yes, only feeling. Fear, feeling. Virtue, beliefs, courage, bravery, intelligence, kindness, cruelty, faithfulness, idea, etc. Okay, all these things. For example, this kindness, this is good quality, cruelty, this is bad quality and negative quality. For example, honesty, virtue, courage, kindness, all these are the good qualities. And brave. Next is cruelty. Cruelty comes under bad quality and negative quality, isn't it? So there are kinds of nouns: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. Okay, and I hope you understood you need to learn more and more, because English is depend upon all the parts of speech. So unless you know how to use the noun words and when to use as I told you that they are used in sentence as noun form. They play many roles like that. So for example, they play as a they play the role of subject, direct object, indirect object, subject to complement, and object to complement, sometimes adjective also. So you need to learn more and more, you need to practice more and more. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe. Please keep smiling.